Hi everyone, this is Circus Fit at Casa Chango, Mexico. I'm Carrie and today we're going to work on pull strength for aerialists. So this is great for you aerialists who are working on climbing, pulling, and inverting better. You can do these exercises 2 to 3 times a week for 2 to 4 months or even longer, however long it takes in order to feel more confident in your pull. So I have a series of 4 exercises that we're going to do in sequence. And you can take breaks in between exercises as needed, but make sure to try and do all 4 exercises as we go. So the things that you're going to need for this are rings. Get yourself a pair of rings with an adjustable strap and then also a bar to hang them from. So in order to be really efficient with your training, in between these intense arm strengthening exercises, take a break, pause the video, and go into some stretching or some core exercises. You can take from any of my videos about the core strength and endurance or any of the stretching videos. So let's get started with the first exercise. You want to put your rings at the height around your belly button area. You're going to hold your rings, take a few steps back, and lay diagonally back with your elbows straight, your ribs in, and your belly in. So with this exercise, the further forward you walk towards the point that you're hanging from, the harder it's going to be and the more weight you're going to pull. The further back you walk, the easier it's going to be. So depending on your level right now and the level as you progress, you can make it easier or harder in order to get through the whole exercise. So here we go. We're just going to do shrugs. We're going to pull our shoulder blades together and apart, together and apart. We're pulling the shoulder blades together and apart in the back, keeping the ribs in and the body nice and straight. We're going to do that 10 times, and then we're going to roll the shoulders forward. Again, trying to keep the belly in, the ribs in, everything nice and straight, and just rolling through the shoulder blade 10 times. And then we're going to roll back 10 times. Same thing, trying to get the range of motion. We're strengthening the muscles that support your pull here. This is really important for injury prevention. So we'll do that 10 times. From there, we're going to come to a neutral place, pull the belly in, pull the ribs in, and do low rows, pulling the elbows in towards the sides 10 times. So again, if you're like, wow, this feels really easy, take some steps in, and you'll start to pull more of your body weight. It'll be harder really fast. After you do 10 of these, you're going to maybe take some steps back because you might be tired. Turn your palms down and pull your elbows out to the sides. Out to the sides. Try not to arch your chest up like this. Keep your chest back so you're really pulling your arms back for 10 times. After the 10th one, take some steps back. Release your rings and shake it out, move it out, mush it around. Don't get stiff. Move your arms around freely and then take some stretches. Okay, moving on to exercise 2. Before we do that, raise your rings up to about face height for the next 3 exercises. Okay, exercise 2, we're going to take our rings right around, they should be around shoulder height here at the bottom. Take a half a step forward with my feet and I'm going to straighten my elbows and squat down nice and carefully. So I should be in a nice straight line with my back. No arch or no weird swinging or anything, just nice and straight. So from here, I'm going to externally rotate my arms from the shoulders. So my elbows reach in towards each other, and I have a lot of space here. And then I'm going to do some shoulder shrugs. Shrugging the shoulders down away from the ears, and down, all the while externally rotating, keeping the ribs in. We're going to do 10 of those, and then we're going to move right into some pull-ups. So from here, shrug the shoulders down so you have a lot of space in your neck, and then pull up and down. So I'm using my legs to help me support the pull-up. The first 2 might feel easy. It's not going to be easy once you get to 9 or 10. So we're going to do 10 of these, making sure to keep the arms parallel as you're pulling. Don't let your elbows go out to the side. So we're continuing this external rotation in order to use the shoulders properly. Okay? After you've done 10, you can test yourself by pulling your elbows in, opening your shoulders, make sure you're not all strangled in the front here, open through your shoulders, and then you can even lift your knees up. Woo! Okay, ready for exercise 3. With this exercise, we're going to always have bent arms. Hold the bent arm hold. The elbows are into the sides, the shoulders are down and back, not rolled forward. So we have to be careful of really having good form here. And we have 3 different options depending on your level, and as you progress you can work up to the hardest option. So we're going to start with the bent arm hold, bend my knees and take some weight out of my legs. I still have a little bit here. So beginner level, we're going to just start with bringing one knee and the other knee up. And I'm taking as much weight into my hands as I can hold without losing form. When that feels easy for you, you're going to add a tuck. It's going to go right, left, both for 10 reps. It's going to look something like this. Right, left, both. Right, left, both. If that starts to feel tiring after 2, 3, 5, 6 reps, however many it is, just go back to right, left, when your body can't do both anymore. And then you'll work up to doing 10 reps of right, left, both. For the advanced level of this, we're just going to go straight to the tuck ups. No right, left, just both, like this. Both legs, up and down, 10 times. Okay, ready for the last exercise. So we're going to move to inversions now. So this can be intimidating for some of you who are having a lot of trouble with inversions. If you just can't get yourself upside down, then continue with the first 3 exercises for a while until you feel more confident, until your muscles can get you upside down. All right? So here we go. We're going to step between the rings and we're going to hold with bent arms. We want to think about, as we're inverting and reverting, that our elbows stay as close to our sides as possible and never come away and up. Yeah, so our elbows are coming to the sides. So we're going to come into a bent arm hold, come into our prep position, lifting the knees, and then pull ourselves up and over into a tuck. So up and over. My elbows are still at my sides here. And now I'm going to keep my knees lifted as I bend my elbows back up to this position that you're comfortable with at this point. Yeah? Coming back and up. So if that starts to feel like too much, you can bring your feet down each time and take a couple second rest in between, like this. Back and up. Rest. And again. Back and up. Rest. And work it until you can do 10 in a row without much rest, or maybe without any rest at all. All right, so there's the 4th exercise. Okay, so let's recap the 4 exercises. The first one, we started with the rings low around belly button height, and we walk back until we're about a diagonal hold. We do 10 shrugs, shoulders back, 10 rotations forward, 10 rotations back with the shoulders, 10 low rows with the elbows coming into the sides, and 10 high rows with the elbows going out to the sides. Take a break. And then moving to this exercise is number 2, where we bring the rings up to about face level, and then we squat down. We do 10 shrugs with the external rotation of the arms, followed by 10 pull-ups using the legs to help. The 3rd exercise is the bent arm hold with the tuck-ups or the knee lifts. So level 1 is right knee, left knee for 10 reps. Level 2 is right knee, both knees for 10 reps. And level 3 is just both knees up and down for 10 reps, trying not to touch the floor. The final exercise is inversions, where we're going to start with our bent arm hold and tuck ourselves up and over, inverting and coming back up, inverting and coming back up. And the goal is to be able to do 5 or 10 of those in a row. Now, if you want to add some straddle ups at the end of your exercises, you can do that. First, do my straddle inversions tutorial 1 and 2 to work on that with your fabric and the knot and on the floor. And then you can take it the same form as what we just did with the tuck inversions, where we hold our elbows in, we start with a preparation, and then we just go upside down. You can start with a froggy into a straddle, back up, and you can even froggy back down again. And you can add 5 or 10 of those straddle inversions at the end of your exercises if you like. So for those of you who are really into technique, which I hope all of you are, here's an exercise that can help your form with all of these arm exercises. Find a wall and stand all the way against the wall and try and flatten yourself out as much as you can. Roll your shoulders back so you're in a nice alignment here. Reach your arms forward and pull your elbows back. Arms forward and pull your elbows back. And notice which muscles engage as you draw your elbows down and back. you'll start to feel your lats and your pull muscles working really well. You can do also this with your arms reaching up, making 2 parallel lines with your arms as you pull back. Reaching up, 2 parallel lines with your arms as you pull back, really reaching back with those elbows, yeah? And then from here, hold those T-Rex arms, those bent arm holds, and then just kind of pull back and back with your elbows towards the wall. And then the last one is pull the elbows back towards the wall, pull the ribs in, and straighten and bend the elbows. Okay, great work, gang. This is hard work, so give yourself a pat on the back and keep it up. It takes many months to gain strength, so just keep it up and have fun with it. And don't forget to stretch your shoulders. So after this workout, every time, do my shoulder stretching video. And with that in mind, also do my other videos to supplement all the other parts of your body, like the core strength and endurance video, all the stretching videos, and the straddle inversions videos. You can take any of my videos and make a really great workout for yourself and a great at-home program to supplement your classes. So I hope to see you soon at Casa Chango, Mexico for one of our sweet retreats, our intensive training retreats here. And I look forward to seeing you then.